Hello, good evening. It's the insurance guy with Jeremy and Mark. Hope you had a great week. Okay, today we're going to touch a little bit on Work Injury Compensation Act, or WIC, or some people just call it Workman Com. Okay, WIC for short. For those who are not aware, WIC are actually for workers who actually earns 2,600 a month and below, right? For all workers, all manual workers, people who are in the construction field or even chefs, it's compulsory to buy the WIC, right?
Sorry,
Yeah.
To add on to what Jeremy has said, the manual workers is compulsory by the Act, irregardless of their salary, which means their salary may be 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, but as long as they are doing manual worker, they need to buy WIC.
Okay, thanks for that. Okay, anyway, so we actually want to, rather Mark would like to clear some misconception with regards to the definition of earnings by the insurance companies, right? What actually encompasses in the umbrella of earnings? So tonight, Mark, please share your knowledge.
WIC is actually a very broad topic. So like what Jeremy said, tonight we are just going to zoom in on earnings, because the WIC premium is based on a small percentage of this worker's earnings. So under the insurance company's definition of earnings, of course it will include the basic wages, okay, and on top of that it also includes bonuses, overtime pay, other allowances. So but the industry practice is most employers wants to cut costs, they just get, or not say to cut costs, but maybe to simplify everything, they just use the basic salary of the worker to tell to the insurance company to get a quote. I mean, it is okay if nothing happens, but when there's a claim arises, the insurance company and the surveyors, they will zoom in on this part to make sure that the salary declared by the employers are appropriate, so-called, not under-declared. The employer can actually, my suggestion is actually can buy a bit higher to play safe, but try not to under-declare the salary.
Buying higher also means higher premium.
Yeah, so
that's probably why.
Precisely. So that's why when we add in the overtime, the allowances, and other forms of remuneration, the basic salary for a construction worker can be as low as 400 to 500. But after adding all these things in, the actual salary of a construction worker in Singapore, they actually can earn up to 1,500 to 2,000, which actually the insurance company feel that most employers for this sector, they just declare the basic salary. So of course, if no claims arises, everybody happy lah.
Okay. So Mark, there's this thing called the average clause, I believe. You want to share a little bit on that?
Okay, I'll just share a little bit tonight. Basically, this is what just now we mentioned about if the salary is so-called under-declared and when there's a claim arises. Okay, for example, the total earnings for this worker comes up to 3,000, including the OT, estimated OT pay, allowances, bonuses is 3,000 actual pay, which can be shown maybe on the income tax IRAS return or the salary voucher. But the basic pay for this worker is actually 1,000, and the employer only declares 1,000 to get the WIC quotation. So when there's a claim arises, the salary 1,000 versus the actual salary 3,000, that's actually 1/3, which means to say any expenses, medical expenses or whatever compensation that the employer will receive is only 1/3. This is what the insurance company meant by average clause.
Okay.
I mean, we will touch on the more severe case maybe next time around.
Yeah. Okay. How about things like did you touch on it? Traveling allowances, is that also part of the?
Yeah, as long as it is so-called in the remuneration package for the
staff.
for the staff, it actually has to be declared so
Okay.
that when there's a claim arises, all these so-called remunerations can be fully compensated back to the employer.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I hope we have cleared some of your doubts. If there's any questions or some more queries, feel free to put it in the comments and follow us.
We'll
Right.
probably touch on this WIC if there's more queries.
Yeah, we'll be
Yeah.
most happy to answer them.
Sure.
Right. Thanks.
Okay.
Good night.